Hello, good evening. Welcome back to my burrow. I really appreciate you being here. I am doing a quick check-in on The Night and the Moth by Rachel Gillig. Don't come at me if I said her name wrong. Anyway, I'm exactly 88 pages in, and I am having the best of times. Like, I'm really enjoying the gothic vibes. I really enjoy the ritualistic nature that the seers have to go through in order to dream. Essentially, it's never something that I've come across. It's definitely giving me the same feeling that I had when I was reading The Wolf and the Woodsman by Ava Reed. I really enjoyed that book. It was kind of like a similar premise where like a seer goes on a mission. So I am interested to see what happens. We're getting kind of into the thick of things. We've got some conflicts coming around. Spoilers. People are missing. I'm not going to say who. There's people that are missing, and it's just really, really well written. And this is exactly what I needed. Like, every book seems very intentional. There are no spelling mistakes. The chapters are reasonably paced. The font is perfect. Everything is just moving along smoothly. I am really a fan of Rachel Gillig's. I also have another one of her books, Twisted Crown or something. It has tarot cards involved. I still need to read that. But after reading what I have so far from The Night and the Moth, I'm going to be picking that up. So this story is following a seer. Her name's technically Sybil, but she goes, like, when she became a seer, she relinquished her name and gained a number, which, girl, that's relatable. It really is. So she becomes a number. She's part of 6, a group of women who go through this particular ritual in order to see people's futures, give them the omens that are either good or bad, if the omens are in favor of them or if they're not. So now we've gotten to the part where on the back of the book, this tells you on the back of the book, there's a knight that she cannot see his future. So we've just gotten to that part where she didn't go through the standard experience that she normally does with seeing. And it's kind of weirding her out. People are going missing. We have questions on why they're going missing. And I am in love with the gargoyles. Like, that's one of the things that I keep thinking about every time I think about this book, is that the gargoyles' personalities are so much more well described. They're just more fleshed out characters than some of the main characters that I've been reading about. And not like in this book, but like in other books. Anyway, gargoyles, huge fan. Cathedral, huge fan. Is it a cathedral? Is it a castle? Some sort of religious dwelling. And yeah, like I'm just wanting to know what's happening to these girls. I want to know why they're disappearing. I want to know the secrets that the abbess has, because I know she's got secrets. She's got to have secrets. She's like drowning ladies. There's secrets, and I want to know what they are. So I'm going to peel back every layer with every page that I read, and I'm going to figure out what the heck is going on. In this, it is a cathedral. I wasn't making that up. Aisling. I'm going to say the S is silent. I'm going to say Ailing Cathedral. Ailing? It's Ailing. It's Eiling Cathedral. That's what we're going with now. So, I'm just so pumped, you guys. I was so friggin' pumped. Like, I legit cannot wait to just like sit down. So, it's a hot day. It's hotter than Satan's outside, and I am just staying inside. I don't want to be outside. I don't like to get sweaty. I'm not a summer girly. The only thing summer about me is getting ice cream. Hi, hello, welcome back. I just wanted to pop on to give my final thoughts about The Night and the Moth. I'm so glad that I read this book. I'm so glad that I got the hardback copy of it. I absolutely adore the pink. Again, once more, just for the pink. I love this map. I found the map very helpful because there is a lot of travel in this book, and it was very aesthetic. It was very moody. So the premise of this, it's the main protagonist, the main heroine. Her name is Six. She doesn't have a name yet, but she's a number. She's one of 6 oracles, and she is the best. So she hates her job. but she is bound and determined to please the abbess, the maternal figure in this book. And she is so gung-ho on pleasing the matriarch, doing her job well, and helping out her sisters whenever she can. And her life's pretty normal, pretty day-to-day kind of stuff, kind of monk-like existence. One day, a king comes knocking on their door, and he ends up getting a prophecy. And during their stay there, she discovers that the king had ulterior motives for coming to the cathedral. She ends up using that knowledge to do a little blackmail and ends up going out to do something along with her sisters that they've never been able to do before. They're like, you know what? We've lived a pretty shut-in life. We are dedicated to our faith, and we deserve to go have some fun. So they go have some fun. And that is the start of the chaos that happens. Some things start happening, a journey begins, and it's a devastating story about finding yourself after the truth destroys everything that you've known to exist. Everything that you've known growing up, everything that you've been taught to know as true is false. And it's a story about what this woman does with that truth that makes it worthwhile. The plot twists in here at the very end, the last 100 pages were so good. So good. This story is well written. Every word has a purpose. There's no unnecessary intimate scenes. Every intimate scene left me yearning, left me wanting for more. It was so good. Like the yearning in this book, the tension is really what got me the most. Like, I ate it up with a spoon. I loved the moody vibes. I loved the gargoyle that's in there. And then this. That's all I'm going to say about that situation. I highly recommend that you read this book, either by supporting your local library and being patient to wait for the download to come through the Libby app or Overdrive or a physical book, or borrow it from a friend who's already got it. Save yourself the $20. I only ended up getting this because it was a hardcover and it was $20. So I got a, $10 discount for it being 20% off. So when I say that this book is so well written, it takes you to another world. I really found myself thinking a lot about not necessarily like the book itself, but it kind of took me to a place where I remembered things from when I had my own religious upbringing, and it just kind of reminded me and made me think about all of the truths that I knew and what would happen if the truths that I grew up with were just completely demolished. So I really enjoyed this because not only did it just completely take me out of this world and it placed me right into another one, but it made me think about just like how this book applied to my own life. And I really liked that. It was really relatable. I really loved the banter between the love interests, and I just feel like the characters were extremely well fleshed out. Everybody was You could differentiate between all the characters. They all it was very consistent, and I'm just thinking about it now, and I'm blown away. I'm speechless with how good this book was. So this will absolutely remain on my shelves. I don't know if I have enough space here. We'll make room. Gosh darn it. Coming to help. So that has a forever place right there in my shelves. This was an incredible tale of self-actualization and living your life against all odds. So 12 out of 10 recommend. Again, don't do what I did. Don't go out and buy the book. If you don't have to, try your local library, borrow it from a friend, do like a book swap with some other folks in your area. Just save yourself a little bit of money, especially in this economy. We got to save every little bit we can. And yes, so I am going to wrap this up. I've been chit-chatting for a little bit, and I have so much editing I need to do to get this vlog posted up for tomorrow. So from the bottom of our hearts, me and Gimme, we wish you a magical day filled with hope and wonder. Make sure to hydrate, take care of your mental peace, and I will see you in the next one. Bye. Say bye, Gimme. No. Bye.